Hi everyone, I'm back. We gotta shake off that crazy house feeling with getting completely killed by Lars Oscar. That was depressing. Somehow I thought I was gonna give him more of a challenge in Crazy House, but I have learned that Crazy House is not my game, or at the very least, I need more practice. Hello to Steven in the chat. We have Daddy Cool, we have Isolda, Armand, and Nils, as well as Mr. Aquila. I have some big news for Aquila. I have spoken to Mr. Alec, the Fortnite streamer, and we're gonna play a couple of games tonight. Thank you to Manne for the resub. That was a pretty big resub as well, I think, but I got something in the way. 4 month resub for Manne. Yeah, so this stream is gonna be mainly about the titled Tuesday tournament, which is the strongest monthly tournament on the interwebs. So that means it's exciting, but it's also depressing if you don't play very well, because the competition is so tough. Johannes is in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is Crazy House. This is some Blitz. I'm just gonna play some practice games, and here we have Flawless with the challenge. Let's play a game. The good thing about the Title Tuesday tournament, and actually this is very important. The Title Tuesday tournament has a 2-second increment per move. Essentially, what that means is that you will never be flagged. If you have a winning position, you will most likely manage to win it thanks to the increment. And that is very good news for me, because a lot of people normally play 3-minute games with no increments. And I get low on time, and I make mistakes, and I lose. So this time, with the increment, I got decent chances, even if I spend as much time as I normally do. The Bear from Ukraine asks, are you watching Real Madrid against Bayern in the background? No, actually, I switched it off just as I started the stream. Magnus is actually in Rome. I'm considering sending him a message asking whether or not he switched teams. Instead of going to, I don't know where they're playing, Madrid? Yeah. Instead of going to Madrid, he went to Rome. And I assume he's gonna see the Rome-Liverpool match tomorrow. But he's a Real Madrid fan. It doesn't make sense. Elia is here, as is Chess Bay. And Aquila hinting that the Chess Bros are going to join us for Fortnite after Title Tuesday. That's going to be interesting. Full day of streaming. Title Tuesday, then Fortnite. We got a good evening ahead of us. And that is the Facebook sound, which normally I switch off when streaming, but I forgot this time. Dark Bug is in the chat. Hello, he says. Yeah, we're having some bad luck with opponents. A lot of people seem to be away from keyboard. Somehow they're accepting matches and then disappearing on me. Okay, finally, Alexander from Serbia. Actually, I have to make the first move. Did I forget to make the first move in that other game? I don't even remember. Maybe it was my time that ran out. The tournament is starting in 25 minutes, Maffel. Actually, by this point, it's starting in 24 minutes. So it's starting at the top of the hour. It's, to be honest, I don't actually know how many rounds there is. I think it's 9 rounds. Halvar is in the chat. Why is it so hard to get a game, says Ahmed. Yeah, no, I agree. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. No one dares make a move against Hammer, says Midnight Fox Dota. Okay. We try again. Everyone is scared, says Costas. Okay, now, surely, we're gonna get a game. Maciek from Poland. You are the hero we've been looking for. Bishop G2. I can honestly say I have never seen that move before. Yeah, I think he just made a mistake. Well, he got an okay position, I guess. It's not a position I would want, but it's not a disaster. You can get pretty far by just playing sensible moves. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna play sensible moves. Lots of them. Just gonna push e4. There's nothing he can do. Except that. He could do that. That's actually kind of annoying. Guess I'll go here to protect this guy. Okay, and I'll have to go b5. I think he missed this move. He thought I was going to take and then play b5. But I played b5 first, which was a bit of an accident because I was really intending to go b5 afterwards. But I think it was a happy accident. I think this is a pretty good position. Let's go with this guy back. Maybe queen up here. I'm a bit uncertain about this knight. So if possible, I would like to get this knight in a better. Let's try to double rooks on the A file. I was kind of concerned about this diagonal, but I have decided that it's okay. It's okay. E4. What a guy. Well, I would think I should take this one. So I'm gonna do it because today we're just playing sensible moves. Sensible moves quickly is the order of the day. And here I win a pawn. So I take a pawn. Why not? When you win a pawn, you should take a pawn. Let's take this one, let's take this one, and then this one, and then this one. I missed that this was hanging. I missed that this one was hanging. Ooh, bad news. Very bad news. Okay, let's see what happens. This is actually very, very complicated, suddenly. Okay, I think that may have been a mistake. I think probably he should have taken this one, because now I'm going to take his bishop. And now I have the bishop pair, which is always good. Okay, that's a good move. Ooh, I'm a bit nervous about things. Ooh, rook a1 is looking good. Okay, never mind. I think I'm in trouble. Ooh, that's also a good move. That attacks two of my pieces at once. How did this happen? I had such a good position. I don't understand what happened. Knight d5 is potentially winning, but I'm not sure. This, I think, is definitely a draw. Well, definitely is a bit strong. Should be a draw. Okay, never mind. Now it's not a draw. That was weird. That was kind of strange. Thank you to Bjarte Pedersen for the 4-month resub. We're getting so many 4th-month resubs. I really appreciate it. It's actually more common for people to have 4th-month resub than 1st month, which is, I honestly, I don't really know whether it's good or bad, but it's certainly very loyal. The swindle. I don't even think that was a swindle. I mean, I'm not sure that qualifies as a swindle. I mean, I attacked his rook and he didn't move it. For something to be categorized as a swindle, I feel like you have to sacrifice something, or I was just playing moves. What's the lineup? Wow, Fabiano is streaming. I missed chat. Fabiano is streaming the Title Tuesday. Wow. I better just pack up my bags and leave. I don't have anything against the force that is Fabiano Caruana. What was White's plan? Didn't he lose 2 moves? Asks Midnight Fox Dota. Yeah. Do not repeat that opening. He did not play that opening very well. Wow, so Fabiano is streaming. That's interesting. Anish is playing as well. Interesting. I mean, what is going on? People are showing up for this thing. Is the Iranian kid playing today? Asks Banning. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. That would be, I already got my trouble out of him. Actually, there I missed a chance to go with this. Yeah. That was not very good. I should have given this check, and instead I let him come with the rook. That was not great. Okay, so we have ourselves an endgame. And he voluntarily put his pawn on dark squares. Interesting. So he's saying I cannot exploit it, which might be true. We're gonna find out. I got him to make some sort of concession with this. Thank you to Bursting for subscribing. Okay, I'm gonna go here. And then here. I'm not sure about this, but how do I kick this king away? I'm starting to think that it's a draw. That there are things in the position that indicates this is going to be a draw. Yeah. What to do? I'm such a boring player. Such a boring guy. Ooh, he's doing his very best. He's working really hard to make me think I can get something here. Yeah, let's just make a draw. Hammer has a streaming day, I see. Yeah. No, actually, I scheduled my my Crazy House stream earlier today. I scheduled that one first, and then a couple of weeks later, I realized that it was the first Tuesday of the month. But then I thought, okay, the more the merrier. Let's do both. There's some kind of modern way of playing this, but I don't remember what that is. I guess you do this move. And then this. H4. Guess I'll go H6. Are you really gonna go H5? I don't think so. I'm not sure what you accomplish by doing H4. I mean, you're just really enticing me to go G5. Yeah, okay, I messed up. Was I supposed to have played B6? I'm not sure. Yeah, this is not good. trouble. I guess I'll go here. Terrible position. I mean, this is a complete disaster of a position. C5, that was so easy. It's never a good feeling when you let your opponent get a good position without really doing anything. I'll take this one. It's gonna be a strong title Tuesday. Caruana in, Giri in, Firouzja in, Andreikin in. Yeah, no. It is, as I said in my introduction, the strongest weekly tournament there is. Okay, this was a horrible move. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know if he thought he was trapping my... Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. That was a terrible, terrible move. Okay, I should have held back f6. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a draw. I don't think I'm gonna win this. I had too bad a position to win it. But I think a draw is reasonably likely. Actually, never mind. Maybe I just need to take this knight, which is kind of depressing. Also being the reason I didn't do it in the first place. But I'm starting to see that there's stuff going on that requires me to do the ugly things. Wow, wow. C takes. Wow. I mean, that cannot be good. I don't believe for a second this can be good for white. Oh, and then he takes as well. Yeah, I like my position significantly more now. I'm low on time, but other than that, I think this is almost winning for me. Yeah, I'm gonna be flagged. And also I was overestimating my position. I'm not really doing that well. Actually, I'm lost. I'm lost, which is strange because I was fine there for some moment. And how did I go from being fine to being lost so quickly? That I don't understand. Yeah, I think I was better there at some point, but I was spending too much time in the opening. Okay, but it's gonna be better now, because in the Title Tuesday tournament, there's increments. And increments is my best friend. Let's see. Number 1 seed, Andrejkin. Number 6 seed, Anish. Number 7 seed, Fabiano. Any other 2700s? Not that I can see. Good luck today, Hammer, says Ghetto Porridge. Thank you for the 300 bits. And Anna has some new emotes. Let's see if I have some of those. Before the arena, you also did bad before the tournament. You got this, says Groger. Yeah, no, actually the last Arena Kings tournament was such a success. I'm almost scared to talk about it because I'm gonna jinx it. Let's see, where is Hammer on the list of participants? I don't even see myself. I don't even see myself. I'm not among the top 30 seeds. And I'm having trouble. I'm not being able to scroll down further than 30 seeds. I have no idea how I'm seeded. Because there's so many good players. 10 rounds. Title Tuesday is 10 rounds. They're expanding, I think. I think it used to be like 7. But now 10 rounds to decide who's the best. And Maxim is not here. Maxim did very, very well the last time round. But he's not here now. I actually cannot see. Well, there's maybe some usernames I don't recognize. But other than Andrejkin and Anish and Fabiano, I cannot see any 2700s. You are number 58, the chat informs me. Okay, but how can you get that on your screen and I cannot get that on mine? I don't know. Why is it only showing me top 30? $270 players. Okay. Time to get real. Let's do some stretching. Okay, I'm ready. So the first game is presumably going to be pretty easy. In theory, at the very least. And then it's going to be tough game, one after another. But we got this. Should be a matter of seconds before the next game, the first round starts. Pavel is also playing, says Daddy Cool. Pavel Elyanov is here? Okay, never mind. We started. I'm playing Maddie. Maddie in the first round. I'm gonna go e4. It's a Sicilian. I'm not an expert in the Sicilian. So let's play something strange. This is appropriate, the right amount of strange. Unfortunately, b3 is actually quite popular against... I'll take this. Yeah, I'll take that one. And then this one, and then this one. I'm a bit concerned about my opponent having the bishop pair. I'm actually very concerned about my opponent having the bishop pair. And I'm just opening the position. Had I been able to play knight takes, this would have been good for me. But the way I executed it, I don't think this is going very well, actually. I might just be worse. I might just be worse. Such a good diagonal. And I just let him have it. I think maybe he's considering taking on g2, and I understand that it might be a good move. But at the same time, he has such a good position, he really shouldn't be spending his time considering that, because knight g6 is also just a very good move. 'Cause I have a horrible, horrible position. I gave away the bishop pair. My pawn is weak on e5. Honestly, I don't see anything positive. Oh man, what a start to the day. I'm depressed already. I cannot find any good moves. Okay, you know it's depressing when you feel like you need to go bishop d2. This is how my bishop has gone. It's the most horrible bishop movements I've ever seen. If he goes f6, I'm dead. If he goes d6, I'm probably also dead. If he castles, I mean, look at that queen. I need to push the queen away, but I have no chance. I mean, I'm seriously considering putting my queen down to f1. Okay, bishop f6. I do not understand that move. I guess he's planning rook d8 now. I can take this one, but then I'm a bit... It's trouble on the G file. But on the other hand, if I do not take it, then it's not like that gives me a good situation either. Okay, I'm gonna go here, and I'm actually gonna go here. This is desperation. But sometimes you need to be desperate. Wow! Norwegian Thunder Boys with the 400 people host. Wow! Thunder Love for the hammer. Thank you. Everyone is done playing Fortnite, coming to play some chess. I love it. I'm actually in a bit of trouble, and by a bit of trouble, I mean I am absolutely, completely lost. Knight h3 check followed by queen takes f3 is going to win at least 2 pawns for him. Thunder, says Vertrich. That's with all the... I was wondering about all the Thunder Boys emotes. I didn't realize it was the Thunder Boys. I would copy you, but I don't actually have a sub for them. That's depressing. Let's do some Norwegian flags to show that where our true allegiance lies. Okay, so I'm still dead lost. Well, actually, at this point, I might not be dead lost. Because I forced him back. A huge minor victory. And then I'm going to put the knight up here. Next move, I'm going knight d4. Or am I? No, I'm not actually. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to attack this one. Okay, it's still not the greatest of positions. By which I mean... I still have a terrible position. But I can probably swindle the guy. Look at his king. The king is in the center. It's not that well protected. I can probably make something happen. Let's go here. Yeah, he's a little bit nervous. Just a little bit twitchy. He's a bit nervous about his king. And surely I can exploit that somehow. Let's go here. Yeah, he's very nervous at this point. Let's give a check. Endgame. Are we interested in endgames? I would say yes. On the basis that he almost checkmated me. And I get a pawn up in the endgame. Yeah, still some trouble here. Actually, that may have been a pretty bad move. Yeah, now I'm getting low on time. He's been playing so quickly that I got low on time. Ooh, and he's forcing me back. He has very good compensation for the pawn. Let me take this one. I'm not sure he has compensation for 2 pawns. I'm playing so poorly. What's next? Let's go play a5. Yeah. Now I think I got things under control. This check is not dangerous. I get the pin on the rook. The pawns start marching up the board. I'm 2 pawns up. I've been in trouble throughout the game. But I think I might just be able to get something out of this. The bishop actually has nowhere to go. Okay, let's try to put this knight here. These 2 guys are kind of a lost cause, I think. Take this one. It's still kind of tricky. Nah. I'm just gonna go and push. New queen for hammer. So much has happened in this game. It's gone from one way to the other, but I think we're approaching the moment where I get a new queen and I win the game. Okay. It's a bit. It wasn't my best game, but that is all often the case with the first game of the tournament. Can we suggest moves here? Says Ryataman. No. You cannot suggest moves during a competitive tournament. Good game, I guess, says Syndex. I don't know anything about chess, but good game. I won, so that's all you need to know. It's almost a good game per definition. Although if you study it a bit too much, then you're gonna notice that there were some mistakes. There were quite a few mistakes. Hammer, says Tom Draug. Good game, says Alec TV. I suggest you move the focus point of the camera. Yes, that is a good suggestion. And had my camera been a good one, I would be able to do that. But for some reason, the camera doesn't support Windows 10, which means I'm unable to move the autofocus. Thank you to Snaiman for the 25-bit chair. Where is Magnus? Asks Wyatt Rains. I actually know the answer to that question. I don't know if it's a secret, but in that case, I'm gonna reveal a secret. He's in Rome. I got some Snapchats, and he's in Rome. And you know what's happening in Rome tomorrow? It's the semi-final of the Champions League. I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. I am so scared. Okay, he didn't go for it. G4 there? I don't know what I'd do. Okay, he's going for it. I mean, he castled and then he goes for it. Am I just getting checkmated? I don't know. It's very possible that I'm just getting checkmated. That was so simplistic, and if it works, brilliant. I actually, Pavel Elyanov played this move against me in the FIDE Grand Prix, and I spent like insane amounts of time. No, actually, I spent so insane amounts of time here. Okay, he went for it. Which probably means this is game over. Well, I guess I have no choice. There's not really much to think about. He takes it. Okay, that I think was a huge mistake. He should have gone queen h6. That was such a big mistake on his part. That was a terrible move. Okay. I think it was winning for him. Maybe he just confused the move order or something. But that was absolutely terrible by him. Actually, that was not very good by me either. Nah, it should be okay. Wow, what a mistake. Knight takes g6. I'm gonna show the line that I think should have happened after the game. Right now I'm thinking I'm silly spending 50 seconds playing that g6 move. Because right now that time might actually matter later in the game. Yeah, never mind. I'm just going to be a piece up. Wow. I think he just messed up in his head. I think he had the right idea, and then when he was about to execute it, he did the wrong move order. Because he was supposed to play rook h3 and then take on g6. I guess I could take the rook. At this point, my problem is I have so many good moves that I don't know which one to pick. Yeah, I guess I'll just take this one. Thank you to Blunderovich for the gift sub for Tushar. Let's do some hammer times for that checkmate as well. Fabi is streaming. Yes, Fabiano is streaming. Can somebody give a link to the Title Tuesday? Yes. Let me get on that for you. Title Tuesday upcoming in progress. Here is the link for the Title Tuesday. Okay, so let's see what he should have done. So he made this weird mistake, knight takes g6. So what he should have done is queen h6. After which I have no other move than knight g7. and then rook h3, knight h5. And now you can take this one and play g6, which is a draw. But I think taking this one is interesting. Takes, 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 knight back, and then rook h7, threatening queen takes, checkmate. And if I go rook f7, then queen h6 threatens rook h8, checkmate. But I'm starting to think that maybe here I have queen e7. Maybe it was just a bad sacrifice. Or at least not better than a draw. Because here he can take this one and go g6. Threatens queen h7, checkmate. So I have no choice but to take, and then we get a repetition. Which means that me spending 50 seconds on g6 is very silly, because it was clearly the only move I could make. I was so focused on being upset about losing in a bad way that I didn't consider that I may have enough defensive resources. Maybe in this position he can go like, maybe he can do knight f1 and just get the knight to exchange off here. To me it really feels like that this should have been winning for white somehow. But a move like knight f1, which is just, you know, avoiding threats, that means that's going to be pretty difficult to find. Actually, here I have knight e7 and knight f5, which may save the day. Yeah, actually maybe his sacrifice was not correct. Groger comments, engine says 0.00 after the sack. No, +2 after thinking for some time. Yeah, so knight g4. Knight g4 is the move. Bishop takes f4. Now this is not possible because you lose the queen at the end. So bishop takes, maybe knight f1. This is pretty advanced, but to me it really did feel like I should be losing. It feels like I did something very wrong in the opening. Hammer is ahead of Fabiano. That's good news. Good game, great defense, says Tom Draug. Tom. I'm just going to say Tom. Can somebody tell me Fabi's stream name, asks Avalanche. Can somebody link to Fabiano's stream? Snyman with another 50-bit chair. Thank you. The stream is GM Fabiano Caruana. That is a long stream name, but maybe it's the way to go. I got some feedback that GMJLH was bad because it was difficult for people to remember those seemingly random letters. So it was suggested to me that I should call myself GM Hammer. And if you go on GM Hammer on Twitter, you will find the romance novelist Gretchen Hammer. I did some research. That was kind of funny, I thought. The romance thriller novelist Gretchen Hammer. She has a series of 3 books, which are apparently well received according to her bio. Fabiano lost to a FIDE master, says Almun. And then he says, lol. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm not gonna laugh at that because I was dead lost against the FIDE master in my previous game. So it happens. It happens. Okay, let's see. Where is the the last game? Ooh, Andrejkin. Andrejkin is playing a rook and knight against rook. Now that should be a draw, but we're in for another 40 moves. It's just 10 moves ago that they went into this famous ending. Let's give some checks. As long as the black king is far away from being cut out on the last rank, this should be not the biggest of problems. Actually, I've only had this endgame. Well, I had this endgame twice. Once I had the knight and was nowhere near making any progress against Nils Grandelius. And then the other time I had the rook and I actually won on time against David Navarra in a rapid game because he was trying to figure out how he could cause any trouble, any problems for me, and he couldn't find it. There was no way of making trouble, and he ended up forgetting his clock and losing on time. So that was pretty strange. So far the Venezuelan Ronald Brizuela is holding this without too many problems. Dmitry hasn't really been close to creating anything. Maybe he can give a check? No. Yeah, check, check. Nowhere to go with the king. Yeah, and Brizuela is doing a good job going back and forth with the rook, having the checking distance. King d7 is a mature move. Going back to the first rank in order to get away from the white king. Yeah, now you can give checks on the side again. Yeah, Dmitry is nowhere near making progress, and now we're also approaching 50 moves. As a matter of fact, if the black player were to offer a draw, the game would finish due to the 50 move rule. How about we offer a draw? The thing is that in internet chess, it's very difficult to keep track of how many moves you've made. But the thing is that if he now blunders his rook, he's just gonna claim a draw anyhow. So this game is definitely ending in a draw. Although at this point, Dmitry has made progress. He has the black king on the side of the board. Yeah, this is all the progress he's gonna get. Okay, so there's some speculation that there's a. Oh, and he blunders his rook! He blunders his rook! And he's gonna kill. No! He didn't take the draw! Are you kidding me? He blundered the rook and didn't offer the draw. Even in this position, even here, had he just pressed the draw button, that would have been a drawn game. Wow, what a finish. I thought at the very least, if he blunders the rook, he's gonna press the draw button. But no. No such luck. Wow. Wow, that was... Wow. That was not good. Okay, I'm black against Zavin. I believe I lost to him in the... Pro Chess League this year. So I got some revenging to do. Not sure how I'm gonna avenge that though. This looks my kind of boring. Let's go here. I just blundered a pawn on e5. Wow, that is so poor. Man, I just blundered a pawn. The game didn't even get going before I blundered the pawn. Wow. Are you kidding me? I'm fuming on the inside. Man. Yeah, that shouldn't be possible. Just knight d3. He's a clean pawn up. Such an innocent looking opening, right? You think that nothing is going on and then you just give away everything. Okay, I guess I got nothing to lose. I already played like an idiot. Anyone watching? I have embarrassed myself. Surely nothing can be worse. You have the bishop pair at least. Oh, just you wait and see. I'm giving this guy away pretty soon. I have no intention of holding on to the bishop pair. Yeah. I'm very upset. I don't understand why I do this stuff. Because I just end up sitting here having to play through such a bad game. And you would think that I could concentrate just a little bit more in the opening so that I didn't have to suffer for 5 minutes afterwards. He's not playing very well. I mean, he has been playing terribly. I think he's given me way more counterplay than I deserve. And he's playing slowly as well. I don't know, maybe I freaked him out by playing so badly that he stopped to concentrate, thinking that I would just keep playing at the same level. You aren't worse anymore, says Midnight Fox. Yeah, I don't know about that. I still think I'm worse. Psychological pawn sacrifice to get your opponent to play slowly. Yeah. Actually, at this point, I might be better. At this point, I might be winning. I'm gonna focus a little bit. The monitors are shaking as Hammer repositions himself and adjusts to the new winning circumstances. Take this one. I don't know. I'm actually winning. I mean, it's not even a joke. What's going on? Yeah, he's gonna be upset right now. That was not good by him or me. We both played pretty poorly. But if he loses, he's gonna be the most upset. I'm so slow. Ah, and I blundered my pawn. Did I just blunder my pawn? Wow. And now he's even playing for a win. That's funny. I played so badly, he started playing for a win. That's funny. So badly that he started playing for a win. Wow. That's when you know you're playing badly. The guy starts playing for a win in a game with increments. In a game with increments, and when he's 2 pawns down, he starts playing for a win. I guess I'm just gonna keep pushing till I give checkmate. Okay. Maybe this is my day. Maybe this is my year. Maybe this is my month, is the most accurate to say. Hammer time, checkmate. Well, not checkmate on the board, but it's coming up. Thank you to Holvestone for the 400-bit chair. Thank you. We're celebrating today. That was a strange win. That was a very strange win. I played the most horrible opening, ended up a pawn down, and I fought my way back. 2 wins in a row against pretty strong opponents. I think actually Zavin was rated top 3 in the tournament. It's a new month, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. And I'm loving it. Okay, I'm not going to be singing very often. You don't have to run away. Skipping Champions League, asks Nunand. Yeah, I don't even have the channel. I don't even have a TV. So yeah, I'm skipping the Champions League. Fantastic singing, says Adult. Thank you to Aquila, 1000-bit chair. No matter who wins Title Tuesday, you win my heart. Aww. Thank you. Back in 2600 Hammer, says Riataman. Yes, normally I don't really care anything about my Blitz rating, but there's a Speed Chess Championship coming up. The qualifier requires you to have a 2500 Blitz rating. Originally it was 2600. But they changed it to be a bit easier to be part of the qualifier. Okay, now I'm playing against Grandmaster Srinath. I have played more than one person with this name, but I don't know if this guy is the same person as the ones I've played against. As you can imagine, with a population of 1 billion. There are some Indians having the same first names. Okay, it's gonna be a Catalan today. A Catalan, and we're playing Knight E5 because that is all the rage. All the cool kids are playing it. Happy Tilted Tuesday, everyone, says BL Swagger. That is good use of the chess bra tilted emote. We got everyone fun here, says Aquila. Yeah, we got the entire Alec Fortnite stream in the house. I'm gonna be hosting Alec after this tournament, and I'm gonna be playing a bit of the new Fortnite Season 4 myself. What is up with this guy spending so much time? I mean, this has been played hundreds of times very recently. Knight d5. You're not supposed to go knight d5. You're not supposed to do this, and now I have to think to try to remember why you're not supposed to do this. I don't know. I'm just gonna make a move. Maybe I was supposed to play e4 actually. This is supposed to be better for white. It's a very difficult position to understand with all of the doubled pawns. Black has tripled pawns, white has doubled pawns. White is a pawn down actually, and black could have taken this one if he wanted to. But it's something about the bishop pair and the dark squares. White has a lot of very juicy dark squares to attack. Do I want to go here? I might want to do that. I'll do that just for fun. So I forced him to play f6. But the thing is, I'm not sure f6 is a bad move for him. So I'm not sure I should have forced him to do that. Because it's bad forcing people to do what they actually want to do anyhow. I'm not sure about this move. I'm not sure what he was thinking. I guess rook b5. Yeah, now a5 is hanging. a3 I mean. Yeah, okay. Maybe I made a mistake there. Takes. Maybe I can take this one. I'll give it a shot. If I can get away with it, it's good. If I cannot get away with it, that's pretty bad. So bishop b7 is critical, and then a4 is my idea. He might have queen a3. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what just happened. Yeah, because this I think should be good for me. I'm getting so many pieces for the queen. Do I have to take this one? I don't think so. I think I can take this one. One dead bishop on a8. Yeah, I'm winning again. What is going on? What is going on? I'm winning all my games. Let's just take the knight. Why not? Threatening rook a2. And he's going to resign. Look at that bishop. Bad, bad bishop. Not contributing at all. 4 wins for Hammer. What is going on? What is going on? This game, at least I wasn't losing. The 3 prior games, I've had bad positions and turned them around. But this time, I actually won fair and square. I think my opponent didn't really know the opening. He ended up being way behind on time and also not getting the best situation. I looked up bad bit and bishop in the dictionary and got redirected to this stream, says man from Utrecht. Yeah, that's funny. 2 rooks for a queen and an extra bishop, effectively. Yeah, no, but not only that, look at the white pawns. I mean, everything was good for me there. I don't need a queen to win chess games. Alpha Zero style, bishop in jail. Yeah, that is so true. All the cool Alpha Zero games ended up with the black light squared bishop getting in all sorts of trouble. Dropping the hammer, says Nova Storm, and we got tons of hammer time emotes in the chat. I'm even gonna do some pentive hammer because now I'm focused. I got the energy going. Very instructive game, says Kroger. Nils says, I got an A on the test I was practicing for during watching your stream. Watching hammer makes you smart, says Nils. It's gotta be true if you got an A on that test. Maybe you will play against Anish Giri next game. Yeah, maybe. What just happened? Seven people with 4 out of 4 so far, says Kroger. Wow, I mean, this is... I don't even know what's going on. Some of the people on 4 out of 4 is Anish Giri, Igor Kovalenko. We have Alireza Firuja. And then we have a Russian guy, I don't know who is. We have Keaton, who is some kind of American guy. And then we have Tigra, who I also do not know who is. 4 points. Wow. Wow. Oh, and Andreykin is in another ending. Another ending for Andreykin. Is he gonna lose this? I would say yes. Andreykin is an exchange down. His opponent has a passed pawn on the A file, 2 squares away from becoming a new queen. Andreykin is trying to create a mating net with a knight and a pawn. I don't think that's gonna work. Or is it? Wow, Andreykin. Oh, and there's rook g1 in the end. There's rook g1 in the end. Wow. Wow, what a calculation from Michael Brown. There's rook g1 in the end. If he had queen, there would have been... And now there's stalemate. What are you doing? Don't stalemate the guy. Yeah, okay, that's good. Andreykin getting taken down by Michael Brown. The Americans, huh? Internet blitz seems to be what they do. Okay, now there's 9 people. 9 people on 4 out of 4. And I have a chance, maybe I can get one of the bad guys. Because there's 3 2400 rated players. Ah, no, so that means I get Anish. Never mind. I'm probably playing against either Anish or Ali Reza. Which strong grandmasters are playing today? Well, as a Dutchman, you might be interested in knowing that I may be playing Mr. Geary in the next round. Are there still games going on? It feels like this should have been one of the last ones. Ooh, another rook and knight? No. There's a rook and knight and a pawn. This is not gonna end well for you, I'm afraid, Mr. Krizan94. I think you're gonna lose this game. Your rook is no match for the knight and pawn. When the knight and pawn has an additional rook, just in case. Yeah, so he resigned. There's still one more game. Rook against bishop. Another draw endgame. Or at least objectively drawn endgame. So let's see. We have Chirila with the bishop trying to make a draw against Sarasvati, an Indian female international master. No, female. No, what's that title? Woman FIDE master. I think he's gonna make a draw, and he did. That, I believe, was the final game of the round. 9 people on 4 out of 4. If I'm gonna guess, I guess I'm gonna play against Ali Reza. Ali Reza Firouja, yeah. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but that's... Board Tony asks, what is your score against Magnus in Blitz? Better or worse than classical? Well, in competitive Blitz games, I think I have 1 draw and the rest losses. But in when we played casually a couple of times as preparation for the World Blitz Championship and similar occasions, then I win maybe, I don't know, 1 out of 10. I make maybe like 1.5 points out of 10, which is horrible. But it's Magnus, so as long as you get a win, you're pretty happy. Okay, I'm playing Ali Reza. This is a different Iranian kid than the one I played the last time. But the last time I did have a good position. So I have some faith that I can do something in this game. He's also playing the Catalan, and I'm just gonna repeat. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Let's see what happens. Did I play the wrong move? I was trying to play the line with b6, but you played b6 against queen c2, not against a4. No! I completely messed up that line, I think. Okay, maybe I'm just being innovative. Yeah, no, that's it. I'm being innovative. I'm making up a brand new opening line on the fly. That is what I'm doing. I didn't blunder at all. I'm just very creative. Actually, by now, my position isn't that bad. Actually, I would go as far as to say that my position is better. I'm a pawn up. I'm a pawn up. How did this happen? Played the wrong opening by accident and landed with a pawn up. Good news. Very good news. Okay, how do I want to play? Do I want to play like a chicken or a hero? That is the question. I guess I want to be a hero. Let's go here. Sacrificing the exchange. I'm not afraid of him giving up his bishop for my rook, because I'm going to be so powerful in that long diagonal. Although, honestly, I am a little bit afraid of it, so I'm just speaking out loud to make myself feel better. What is going on? Once again, hammer with the fantastic position. I mean, at this point, I'm just a clean pawn up. I might even take with the pawn. I'm gonna take with the pawn. Why not? Get the rook here. Get the queen out here. Why not? Okay, he's gonna go with his knight over here. Which means I'm gonna go with my knight here to stop that. So far, so good. I want to play g6 and king f8. I would be very happy if I was allowed to play those moves. Ooh, I feel like being a chicken. Should I fight the urge to be a chicken, or should I just succumb to my nature? Ooh, I really feel like being a chicken. It's a bit tricky defending this guy. Ah, never mind. I guess I'll have to be a hero. A little bit more. I'm spending too much time. I had a good position and now I'm just wasting it by spending too much time. I cannot take this one because of bishop g2. Ah, man, I was planning to go here and now I realize that I cannot do that. And now I might even be worse. I might even be worse. I'm gonna play a5 to keep the knight here. My nice pawn up position has become a unclear thing. Ooh, and he's doubling. I'm playing so bad. I'm allowing him to do things he wants to do. Ooh, I'm letting him do everything. Why am I doing this? Oh, this is not good. I guess I'll go here. I had such a nice position. I could have taken this pawn. Why didn't I take this pawn? Bad news. Why didn't I take that pawn? Free pawn. Okay, now he should go bishop here, I think. I'm letting him play around with me. I mean, I'm letting him do everything he wants. Okay, that was a mistake by him. And that was a mistake by me. Why did I do that? He gave up the e-file. He gave up the e-file. Ah, I can't do anything with the e-file. Ah, I was getting excited for no good reason. I went from being a clean pawn up to being a clean pawn down. That's not good. How are you winning this, my friend? Ah, you're taking this one. Never mind. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what happens. What is the chance of me getting a perpetual here? Pretty slim. Yeah, never mind. There were some seconds there where I suddenly reignited my hope, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. There should be a stalemate trap here somewhere. Yeah, that one was not it. That wasn't it either. Yeah, I was a clean pawn up. Okay, my pieces were a bit silly on the side, but still. Fantasy asks, are you going for Fortnite Season 4? Yeah, no, actually after the stream, I'm gonna be joining Mr. Alec TV. And he's gonna stream some Fortnite and I'm gonna come join, play. Darrow. Is this Swish? I think actually it's Swish. Swish, swish, swish. I think this is Swish. I don't know how to pronounce it. Swish. The Polish kid. Maybe I should stick to that. It's the Polish kid, Darius. And honestly, I think I have a good position. I don't see anything wrong with my situation at the moment. Okay, maybe he's... Yeah, I understand that he's trying to be clever. That much I understand. But let's see if I can be clever as well. The Iranian kid, Udai in the chat. The Iranian kid, yeah, once again. The Iranian kid takes me down. And once again, I had a very good position before I got taken down by the Iranian kid. Oh, it's a tough, tough fate. Hammer going for the 9 out of 10, says man from Utrecht. Yeah, if you say so. Am I afraid of the double sacrifice? I guess I kind of am. I am afraid. I'm very afraid. I'm gonna be a chicken and show how afraid I am. Now I'm not so afraid, because now I have knight g7. Now he's going to have kind of a difficult decision. Apparently it wasn't that difficult a decision, but I thought it was going to be a tricky decision for him. Ooh, maybe he's going rook g5. That's very... Really? Can you play chess like this? Is chess really this easy? Has it been this easy the entire time I played? Okay, I'm kind of scared of things right now.
I'm gonna go with the queen to cover some dark squares. There are some things I'm afraid of. Actually, maybe rook g5 would have been better. Thank you to Go0. You go 0 for the sub. Thank you. I got him thinking with my queen d8 move. That's good. Ooh, and I got him to make some concessions. Because now I'm coming on the h-file. He's not going to be happy about that. I think he's going to be unhappy about the fact that I'm bringing my guns down the h-file. This is going to be dangerous for him, actually. Is he thinking about this move? I didn't even see that. I did not even see that. Yeah, doesn't look too dangerous. I'm gonna go rook h6 next move, and I'm gonna protect against all those kinds of things. I'm threatening this one, I'm threatening this one. I have a very good position. Very good position for hammer. Let's take this one. Takes with the rook. Interesting. Okay. Guess I'm gonna go here. Oh, he's down to 16 seconds. That is not a lot of time. I think he needs to go rook f2, and he does. He does do that. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Then go queen a5. I guess he needs to go down here. No. He chooses to protect all of his pieces, which makes sense. You should protect your pieces. I can go here and protect against this, as well as threatening this check. Now this is tempting. I didn't calculate it, but it looked tempting to me. You know what? Let me just go back. I realized I can go here. I realized I can go there. Let's give this check. Let's go here. Now I'm getting a little bit stressed about the time. I blundered. Oh, are you kidding me? I had that one in the bag. Knight e4 just wins on the spot. I probably had other winning moves as well, but knight e4 just wins. And I spent so much time because I was trying to be patient. I was trying to kind of do the queen d6 probably also winning. I was trying to take my time not to get stressed over having a winning position. But I could have I should have been able to at the very least flag him. Yeah, his king was surprisingly safe on f3. But I mean, I outplayed him and I got my chance. I had 1 minute up on the clock. 1 minute up on the clock. All I needed to do was go knight e4. Because here I couldn't go knight e4 because the bishop was protecting. But after queen goes and blocks the diagonal, knight e4 is just a winning move. But even going back, this should be easily winning for me. Yeah, I don't know, maybe rook h5. Yeah. Even this one maybe. Any piece to any square would have been winning. And here I got stressed about queen takes c3 not being possible because of queen takes g6. And that's when I realized I had spoiled it. Probably here I already messed it up. Yeah, it's not good. It's so silly because the 4 first games I won in a row, I had such bad positions all the time. And now these 2 last games, the ones I ended up losing, I've been winning both games. I've been winning both games and messed it up. I mean, I guess that's just instant karma, getting back for winning those games at the beginning. Mr. Hammer, do you have a coach? No, I do not. Wow, a 2300. I'm on 4 out of 6 points and I'm playing at 2300. That's very surprising. Try to have a bad position next game, says Gege. Yeah, no, I'll keep that in mind. I'll try my very best to get a bad position. Let's play boring chess. That's fine. I can play boring. Some would even say that's what I do. Okay, let's go e4, see how he reacts. He should react by taking and going knight f6. No, actually he made a mistake. Because now he doesn't get c5. Maybe he gets c5 by going queen c7. Can I stop c5? No. So that means probably I'll go here. Should I go here? Maybe just here. This is very boring. I guess I'll go for the most boring option. Yeah, this is not great. Yeah, this is not great either. Maybe it's okay. Boring chess, asks Nova Darkstorm. Are you saying that you cannot play boring chess? Or are you saying that chess is by definition boring? Hammer brings balance to the force, says Irigis. Did I just blunder something? I feel like I just blundered something. E5, I did not consider that move. Let me go back here. I feel like I'm being pushed back, which for the guys asking for boring openings, should be very happy with. Thank you to Thinkerbell for subscribing, a 3-month sub. Let's see the new silver hammer in the chat. Ooh, knight f3. I did not see that at all. I'm done. I'm done. I'm dead and lost. Nothing to do. Yeah. What to do? I got myself one of those losing positions. But I think this is too lost to get back from. How long are you gonna play? Asks My Name is Secret. I'm gonna play till the end of the tournament. This is round 7 and there are 10 rounds. So I'm gonna play this one and 3 more games. And after that, I'm playing some Fortnite. But I'm not streaming the Fortnite. I'm gonna be visiting Mr. Alec. Okay, rook ending with a pawn down. I think that is the unavoidable truth. That is my position. Actually, I might not even be a pawn down. Okay, I take everything back. There is some hope here. Not really. It's a bad endgame. Bad endgame. Nothing I can do about saving that pawn. So I'm just gonna have to play on the best I can. King takes. That feels strange to me. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what happens. I think I counted the moves wrong. Okay, that's very strange. See, gonna go for the pawn ending. But having an equal amount of pawns in pawn ending is better than the current situation. So I'm gonna go for that. Pawn ending? Sure, let's do it. I might be losing. I am open to that possibility. I might be winning. I find it unlikely, but let's see what happens. Why did I let him play b4? Such a bad move. Okay, now I get the opportunity to play b4. Yeah, I should probably take that opportunity. Okay, voila! Hammer wins. How that happened, I have no idea. Okay, thank you. I guess it's true what we're saying about bad positions. Taking home all the bad positions, even the rook endings with a clean pawn down. It's Hammer. Oh, Hammer with another win. I'm doing okay, actually. I'm doing pretty okay. I just really regret messing up my good positions, because I get a better feeling out of winning good positions than winning bad positions. Thank you to Halvstone with the 100-bit chair. Thank you. Coming back from the claws of defeat and taking the win in a pawn ending. That was, I didn't really see that coming. Let's see who else is playing. Actually, let's see what place I'm in. Wow, I'm in 23rd place. That's pretty good. If I win my last 2 games, I might actually get a prize. Oh no, there's 3 more games. Ah, never mind. Thank you to Snaiman for the 25-bit chair. Where do you see the standings? Good question. I'm gonna link to the... I'm gonna find the right spot to see the standings. Here. Here are the standings. What are the prices? Asks Amun. I believe there's a $500 prize for number 1. I think it's like 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, something like that. I think there's like 5 prizes and 30 people who are very good at chess and should be up there fighting about over the prizes. So there's fewer prizes than there are good chess players, which means that this is basically the chair game where everyone walks around and everyone has to grab a chair, but there's not enough chairs. Giri and Karana both on 5.5 out of 7. Thank you to Dudraugen for the 4-month resub. Duck is late asks, are you going to play the Norwegian Championship? Yes, I'm playing the Norwegian Championships this year. There's like 55 people above 2600 in this tournament. And that's 2600 normal rating or chess.com rating. Either way, it's a lot of good chess players. And the fact that Giri and Karana are both on 5.5 kind of demonstrates that it's a very tricky tournament to do well. There's $100 for the best chess stream. I don't actually know how that is decided, but if it's a Twitter poll, I hope you will vote for me, or at the very least tell me what I could do to make you vote for me. Anyone on 7 out of 7? No. There's 3 guys on 6.5 out of 7. Including Oparin and Tigran Petrosyan. I don't know where the last... I don't know. I guess there's one game still going on. It's another rook and knight against rook. And the last time it was a draw, but it wasn't, if you know what I mean. Let's see, how many more moves does he need to make? It's not a lot more. Let's see. This is move 100. This is move 72. Yeah, no, he can claim the draw. He can claim the draw. And it's a draw by 50 move rule. Was that the last ongoing game? Yes, yes it was. Fundarine. I don't know who that is. But he's probably pretty strong. From Russia. Let's play some boring stuff. Let's get the fianchetto going. C6. I don't really know this line, so I guess I'm improvising. I would enjoy some singing, says Irigis. Irigis. He promised not to do it again, says Punar. Yeah, I did promise. What is going on? Did he disconnect? Ooh, I don't think I'm supposed to play this move. There's something about the knight coming here that's bad news. But I don't remember which situation that is. I guess I can go here. And then get a rook here. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. This is a very tricky opening. There's stuff going on here, here, here. There's so many diagonals to keep track of. I'm gonna try to go here. I don't know if it's good, but it feels like I'm keeping my pieces protected. And that is one of my highest priorities. And then next I'm thinking about going bishop here and gradually going a3, b4 to kick him out. Okay, he wants to help out. That's very nice. Now it's easier for me to play b4. So I saved like 2 tempos. I don't know. I think this is a good structure for me. Maybe I'm misevaluating, but to me this feels like what I should be trying to get. And then hide the bishop. This knight is going to be out of play. This knight is very strong. I think I have a very, very nice position. Very nice position. Ooh, he's tempting me to go b5. Ooh, he's trying to tempt me into going b5, and he knows that might be a bad move. But on the other hand, it might be a good move. And I want to play it if it's a good move. I don't want to play it if it's a bad move. Dilemma. So what am I going to do? How do I decide whether or not this is a bad move or not? Maybe I can just go. There'll be other chances. I shouldn't be spending all my time now. Ooh, bishop f5. I missed bishop f5. No. 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 Heartbreak. I missed this move. Oh man. Now we can take back here maybe. I don't know. I think I did a good job there of being tricky, but I saw bishop f5 about immediately after making my move. I really should have gone b5 in the first place. He's just going for the end game. Yeah, fair enough. Knight h5. Probably a very good move. Well, maybe I can defend. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, it's a bit ugly, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I could easily lose this. Or maybe not. Why did I go there? Silly, silly, silly move. Ooh, I'm just making things difficult for myself. Okay, finally safe. Okay, good game. That was it was an interesting fight. I don't think I deserved to lose it. But at the end, I was definitely the one who was closest to losing it. I missed this very tricky bishop f5 move. And in this position, I think I have a big advantage. And in this position, I have no idea what's going on. And I ended up with a pawn down, trying to defend. I got the pawn back, but was under quite a bit of pressure. Okay, interesting game. Draw is fair enough, I think. And I'm still doing pretty well. I'm 23rd at the moment. That's pretty good in this field. Let's see the last game of the round. Why not knight e8 with a check? Oh man, did I miss an easy win? I don't know. It's too late. The board disappeared. We have the next game going on. If I made a huge mistake, I am happy to be blissfully unaware. I guess if you guys say I had the option, I had the option. But now you're just getting me down. So many lost opportunities. Last game, I think, says Vertrich. No, it's 10 rounds today. So this is the second to last game. Go for some sneaky trap game, says Dark Guan. Yeah, that's not really I don't have that on my in my repertoire. Oh, but he does. Wow. My opponent certainly has it on his repertoire. Some trap game. Yeah, he's going for it. Maybe my a6 move was just bad. It might be that that was just bad. I'll try to find a use for this a6 move. Is it just me or is the guy not playing very well? I don't know what's going on. I know that if I go c6, he plays bishop takes f7. That much I understand. But beyond that, I don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna go here. Threatening this one and taking this one. But he's also threatening this one. So he can take these two guys and I can maybe take some of these guys. And the question is whether or not I lose my knight here. And judging by this move, I'm going to say no, I'm not going to lose that knight. Okay, I'm going to go here. Yeah, I'm definitely worse. I don't know if I'm that much worse. Maybe I can go here and be tricky. I'll try this. I'll try this. Maybe he can go rook d8. But I'm not sure who it favors exchanging a pair of rooks. I think it's very difficult to evaluate. I would like to get this bishop off this diagonal, if possible. So my idea was that I would now have this move. And I feel like I should play it just for justifying this rook c8 move. It's an interesting game. I'm really not sure what's going on. Especially now. I saw this possibility, but I didn't really take it very seriously. know what? I'm just gonna take this. No messing about. That move I had not considered. Maybe it's a very good one. My rook is trapped. I'm feeling more anxious about that fact now than I was just some moments ago. Ah, and he's protecting. Wow, that's very clever. Ooh, he's in trouble. Trouble coming your way. Checkmate! Hammer with the... Ah, never mind. I started my celebration slightly too soon. A bit too soon with the celebration there. And instead I lose. Wow, that was kind of embarrassing. I really thought I had checkmate. I genuinely thought that I had checkmated the guy. Wow. Oh. Yeah. I genuinely thought that I had checkmated the guy. Rook A8. Rook A8 is winning. I think Rook A8 is winning. I completely missed this defensive idea. I think Rook A8 is winning. Because then he doesn't have Bishop D6. Rook A8. Never mind. Rook A8 is not winning. Maybe I'm just lost. Yeah, probably I'm just lost. I saw this idea with Bishop B3, but I didn't really take it seriously. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. No, good game. Good game. Yeah, I'm not sure I deserve to get anything out of this game. It was always very tricky. This position is potentially just lost for me. I don't see what else I could have done. Wow, maybe here I could go Rook takes A2. No. Nah, then he has this one. Yeah, no, I think maybe he played a pretty good game. It was a weird game, a lot of exchanges. No, in the line I was analyzing, Nova Dark Storm, in the line I was analyzing, queen, the pawn was queening with check. And then it would have gotten back into defense. Tigran Petrosian is in the lead with 8 points out of 9. We have Giri in 3rd place with 7.5. And Karana in 5th place also with 7.5. Okay, so the big boys are back in the hunt for 1st place. Whereas I dropped out of whatever thing I was hunting. Wow, even Simon is ahead of me. Aww. Feels bad.
I understood with Fabiano streaming I wasn't going to be the best streamer, but I would have liked to stay ahead of Simon. Hammer finds a checkmate. Thank you for the clip, man of Utrecht. Yeah, I was wrong. There was no checkmate. Yeah, I could get better at making mistakes and just keeping on. I have a tendency of kind of letting my mistakes stick with me too much. Okay, it's the last round of the day. After this, we're gonna play some Fortnite with Alec. I forgot I was playing Blitz. I have been spending 3 hours earlier today playing Crazy House with Lars Oskar Hauge. And I just, against e4, my opening was to go knight f6. And I did the same. No. I played my Crazy House opening. Okay, but maybe I don't mind playing my Crazy House opening because I'm a pawn up for nothing. I'm a pawn up for no compensation. Maybe it's okay after all. D5 I really don't think is a very good move. It has a very Crazy House feel to it, to be honest. It feels like a Crazy House move. You're just opening up the position and you don't even have a lead in development. It feels to me like this should be good. Let's go here. That's such a silly mistake. Silly mistake allowing this kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna play a bit risky. Getting the king in there. Doing some work. I'm not too happy about my king right now. I'm not too happy about my king. Queen e3 looked like a good move. King in trouble. You know what? I'm gonna try to run back. I think the king has done too much up the board right now. I'm a bit concerned about queen e3 and then knight g5. But maybe on queen e3 I can go h6. I'm still a pawn up. I preferred my position earlier, but I'm getting him to think, which is kind of good because somehow I'm way behind on time. Never go back, says Tom. King on a rampage, Viking style. This is the FIDE master who beat Fabi, says Steven. Okay, so he's dangerous. Good to know. That was not the best move. I'm gonna say that as a definite matter of fact.
that was not the best move. Because now I'm just running back home. Taking the D file. Ooh, I blundered this pawn. No. I really considered going B6. And I thought, no, it's okay. I'm not going to need to play B6. I had the winning position. And I blundered a pawn for no good reason. So easily. I really thought about playing B6. I really, really did. Now it's just a... Actually, it's not even a drawn endgame. I'm a bit worse here. I gotta defend this. And I just blundered another pawn. He has rook takes e6. I blundered yet another pawn. I blundered. What is he doing? I mean, can I not get a very strong attack here? Oh, he's just going back. That's kind of strange, no? Okay, let's go here. Then here. Okay. Thank you. That was very kind of him. Thank you. A couple of hammer times for the checkmate. He did not have any sense of danger. Hammer gives away his pawn. Alarm bells should be going like this. Hammer doesn't give away pawns. You can't grab any hammer pawns. He just went straight for it. Takes and then rook a1 check. It's a checkmate. Hammer doesn't give away pawns. You should be very careful. Very careful when taking Hammer's pawns. Even I saw that, says Amun, rubbing it in. Let's do some salts on Amun's behalf. That is pretty salty. Even I saw that, says Amun. Nice trap, says Irigis. Yeah, no, that was the only reason I played Rook F6. Pretty much the only reason. Ending the stream with a queen sack feels good, man, says Bear from Ukraine. Thank you. Saying you don't give away pawns when you blundered b7 a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, no, that's true. But that was a blunder. This was very clearly, I mean, that was two moves. Very difficult to think two moves ahead. So this was one move ahead. I managed to think one move ahead. So if you can take a pawn in one move, then you should be careful. Maiden 3 is in the house with some hammer times. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I'm gonna have a new stream for you tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. European time, there's gonna be the weekly Arena Kings tournament. I am the reigning champion, and I played pretty well in this title Tuesday. If I continue the same way, I'm gonna have a good shot at winning 2 Arena King tournaments in a row. What is your final rankings? Asks Bear from Ukraine. I don't really know. I don't really know because we finished early, so there are many games still in progress. At the moment, I'm in 28th place, and there are still games ongoing, so I'm gonna be lower than that. So I finish about 35th place, which is nowhere near the prizes. But it's okay. It's such a tough tournament. I never expect to be in the prizes. Okay, that's it from
that's it from me. I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Fortnite Season 4. I'm gonna be hosting the guy I'm playing with. So if you want to stick around and watch that, you are very welcome to do so. Next stream tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. European time. Have a good night, everyone.